This is one of those books where nothing really happens, but it's happening without you knowing it. Got around to finishing Foe by Canadian writer Iain Reid. This is about Junior and Han. They are husband and wife living on an isolated farm that rarely gets any visits. So when a visitor arrives one random night, things starts to get strange. There's a man in suit, Terrence, from this sort of government organization called Altamore. They announced that Junior has been shortlisted to travel to a space. It was so out of the blue, and he has no idea what and why it was all happening. Han was strangely very quiet during the whole encounter. Things starts to get very strange but also familiar. From that night itself, Han wasn't really acting like her usual self. She was rattled and distant, and as if she knows what is happening. Their life was altered immediately, and that's when things get unsettling with the idea of a replica that will mirror what Junior is to live with Han while he's away. So Terrence tells him he is there living with them to observe him, to create this version of a robot, to keep Han company while he's away. Small little strange things keeps happening, but it isn't like weird, more like personality, behavior, and realization wise. It is written from Junior's point of view, and I like how things starts to feel very cryptic as you read what he is thinking and the things he remembers or not remember from the past. You become so hyper focused on what they are talking, and you feel this paranoia on how you should decipher them. Basically, nothing is what it seems. Nothing really happens actually, so it's like no plots but just emotions. The writing really drives you in to feel something low key sinister is happening that keeps you super engaged. And I appreciate the short chapters that get me through the book very easily. The ending didn't surprise me as much as I thought it would, because I kind of predicted the outcome mid book. This turned into a movie in 2023, and this beautiful cast, that's definitely not how I imagined the characters to be in my head while I was reading the book. Iain Reid said in an interview for the film that this is not really sci fi, it's a period piece that takes place in the future, whatever that means. Space and technology were techniques used to tell this story, which essentially is the whole idea of this being about relationship. It's horror without you knowing it. It's about assuming you know what the other person enjoys or happy about, but could be completely wrong. A study of human, really. It's a bit deep, but the approach in this story is quite interesting. I still don't know what is up with the horn beetles. It's quite a mind bending book worth checking out for sure.